Hey everyone, what is up? As someone who listens to music and is on calls and in video meetings all day with my job, one thing that is a must for me is a decent set of headphones. Because I have so many uses for them, I'm looking for quite a few features, and I usually find I have to spend a little bit more to get something with all the features that I want. The past week or so, I've been using these little earbuds here, the Pamu Quiet Noise Minis. At first, I was a little bit skeptical. I've never heard of this brand before, and I didn't really know what to expect. And then I started checking out some of the features: active noise cancellation, Bluetooth 5.2, wireless charging, and these even have a companion app, which actually really surprised me. You can pick these up off the Padmate site for under 60 bucks with the coupon code on that site, which comparatively to a lot of other options, makes these super affordable. And the more I looked at these, the more curious I got about them. And the past week or so, I've been using them pretty much exclusively. The packaging everything came with is pretty nice. The box has this magnetized opening with the product inset when you open it. It comes with a little carry case, a USB cable, and some paperwork to get you started out. Looking at the design, the model I have here is pearl white, which has this nice matte look to it on the case and on the earbuds, with chrome and silver branding and lettering. You can also get this in black and blue options as well. The charging case has a rounded square look to it, which is a bit on the bigger side, coming in at around 60 millimeters by 60 millimeters and 30 millimeters tall. It's not huge by any means. There are a lot of earbuds that have similar sized cases. This is still small enough to have sitting in your pocket, but it's not as small as an AirBuds or a Galaxy Buds case. For some people, that might actually be good. Probably less likely that you're gonna lose these or put them through the washing machine or something like that. The case does have a really nice diffused LED light on the front when it's charging, which is one of the first things that I noticed about these when I threw them on the charger. It definitely gives off a more premium feeling. And the first thing you're probably going to do with these is put them on the charger when you get them, so I think that they did a really good job of making a good first impression with the design. They do have a USB-C charge port on the back, and on the inside of the case you've got your earbuds that are fitted nicely inside. There is a little groove at the stem, so it's easy to pull these out. The buds themselves resemble AirPods Pros quite a bit, and I'm sure that's intentional. Literally everyone that I show these to is like,
"Those look just like AirPods Pros."
If you take a look at the product page, there is a direct comparison between these and AirPods, so clearly they're going after some of what AirPods have to offer and trying to provide a more budget-friendly option. They have 3 mics in each earbud, and you have a neat little LED status light at the back of the earbud, and then a touch button on each stem that can control a variety of different things, which I'll touch on a little bit later. The quality of the materials feels pretty decent. It is a matte plastic, so I think with any kind of light plastic with a matte look, you do run the risk of it feeling a little bit like cheap plastic, but these don't really give off that vibe, and the case or the buds don't scratch as easy as some other budget options that I've tried in the past. I still wouldn't put these in situations where they might be prone to scratching. The nice thing is that they do give you this little carry case, so you don't have to worry about that. The hinge on the case is also plastic, which I wouldn't be too rough with, but all in all, the actual build quality I find is pretty good for this price range. They do also have an IPX4 water resistance rating, so again, the same as the AirPods Pros in that regard, and better than my Galaxy Buds, which only have an IPX2 certification. The Quiet Minis are nice and light, and for this style of earbud, I find them more comfortable than a lot of other options that I've tried. I've used these all day for listening to music and taking calls at work, and I've had no issues with them at all. These are nice and snug in my ears, and they've got a good enough water resistance rating that I don't need to worry about sweat wrecking them if I do a workout with them in. and they're nice and light, so I don't really notice them. Each stem has a customizable touch panel where you can tap to pause or play, or double tap to go forward or backwards to the next track. You can also long press the right to cycle through A and C options, and long pressing the left one is supposed to activate voice assistant, which I don't use at all, and I've actually remapped all my controls, which I'll touch on a little bit later when we get to the companion app. Speaking of active noise cancelling, there are 3 options available. Off, transparency mode, which is just supposed to introduce some ambient sound from your surroundings into the earbuds, and of course you have your A and C option. I find with ANC on, it actually does a pretty good job of filtering out constant noises like air conditioners running or engine noise. I wasn't really expecting much, but these actually do perform pretty well for the price. Transparency mode seems to introduce some surrounding noise, but I find it's not all that different from just having ANC off. It just adds a little bit of lower end noise, but it doesn't seem to be actually amplifying a lot of the noise that you'd want it to. The actual sound quality on these is pretty decent. Everything's coming through pretty clear. You won't get the same crispiness that you would with a set of really expensive premium earbuds, but if you're not an audiophile, these do sound really good. I find they work well enough for calls. You can hear everyone very clearly, and the microphone is decent enough that other people have no trouble understanding you. Moving on to connectivity, these are marketed towards use with a mobile phone, although you can pair these with any Bluetooth device. They automatically go into pairing mode when you first take them out of the case, which does make it really easy to pair initially. But if you plan on using these with multiple devices, there is no multi-device support. So you will have to disconnect these from one device to connect to another, which I did find a bit of a pain. So far, I haven't experienced any random drops, and the range is alright. If you're moving from one room to the next, they work fine, but once you start moving behind a wall or two or a few rooms away, they start to cut out a little bit. If you've got your phone on you or you're connected to these and you're pretty stationary while you're using them, you should have no problems. But if you are moving away from the source a lot, this might cut out occasionally. The latency on these has been great so far. This can be dependent on the device that you're connected to, but I found watching videos on both my Mac and my phone to work really well with no lag in audio. The Quiet Minis have a game mode that provides lower latency and better performance, which you can turn on in the companion app. As I said earlier, I was really surprised that this did have a companion app. Usually with these more budget-friendly headphones, they don't come with any sort of companion app. Visually, it can be a little bit rough around the edges on the UI design, but functionally the app seems to do the job. It connects to the earbuds easier than a lot of well-known branded companion apps that I've used, and it does allow you to customize a fair number of settings. You can toggle ANC, game mode, and set up all your touch controls how you want them. I've changed mine up a little. The default controls didn't really make sense to me, so I've changed mine to be volume up and down and moving the track forwards and backwards. One thing that I wish this app did have that it doesn't is EQ functionality. Just being able to select different sound profiles would have been nice, and a little bit more polish on the UI would go a long way as far as presentation goes. You can see your battery level on here as well, which is really handy. And speaking of the battery, let's touch a bit on that. Including the case, you've got a total of 18 hours of playtime and about 4.5 hours of continuous playback on the buds themselves. If you want to use these for the entire day, you will have to give these a charge probably at some point. But one nice thing is a 10-minute charge in the case will give you an hour of playback. These have wireless charging, which is pretty much a must for me for earbuds. I love wireless charging. I use it all the time with my phone, and I just like being able to set something down on a pad rather than to fool around with a cable and plug it into the wall. Battery performance is all right. There are definitely options out there that do have a longer battery life. It does give you a decent amount of battery, and for most people's listening habits, I would say that these will do you just fine in most instances, as long as you're not listening to these for really long, extended periods of time without having these in the case, and you are diligent about putting the case on the charger. I think for the most part, these headphones have a pretty good sound, and they have a lot of the features that you'd want in this price range. Normally I would expect a lot less feature-wise from something coming in at around $60. So this might be a good option if you're on a tighter budget or you're looking for a cheap set of earbuds for general use. Sure, they don't have all the features that I would want from a pair of headphones, like a more polished companion app and a bit better battery life, but overall at this price, I think these are a worthwhile purchase. If you guys have any questions about these that I didn't answer in this video, please leave them down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. It really does make a difference. Please subscribe if you want to see more tech-related content, and hit that little bell icon beside the subscribe button to get notified anytime that I release new videos. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.